everybody. Welcome. Hi. So,
Hello.
I'm just starting off with my lovely co-host Jayce, which will have to leave early, so we might end the stream early. I don't know. It depends on what's going on. I don't know. This whole stream was a question mark yesterday, so we're just fucking we're going by the seat of our pants.
We're just fucking.
Not that we're flinging it, but I was like, that don't make sense. Words. I apparently like to put them in orders where Jayce has just can walk straight through the door and fucking make fun of me today. It's fine. It's fine. Even the
I'm
best bitches
thinking
have off
if you write
days.
anything today, it's going to have to be edited.
I don't even know where my shit's at to like. Yeah, no. Okay, so for those of you who may be new or those of you who may not have watched in a while, I'm fucking moving yet again. Not moving the camper this time though. I'm moving out of the camper. Yay! I get hot water for more than 3 minutes. That was nice last night. Getting to take a shower and wash my hair and shave and freaking clean my body all in one time. Great.
You're like, this is luxury?
I'm back. I'm washing clothes right now, and I'm like, I forgot to turn the AC off, and I almost flipped the breaker because I was washing clothes last night in the house. I didn't have to do that. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing during streams today. Is I'm packing and not heat, as Jayce was laughing at me earlier. But considering we share the day with Columbus tomorrow, I wish I was packing heat. I'd go back in time and kill the motherfucker. But there's that. Tomorrow is Indigenous Peoples Day. MMIW Day has its own day now, so it's just Indigenous Peoples Day. Make sure you wear orange or represent or be an ally to people like myself tomorrow. So, in the background, it is a beautiful native created um, work of tapestry. So, that's our background today for that. Um, so Devin came in first, other than Jayce, with the howdy. Laura, hello. About to take a nap. Those are needed sometimes. Spence, hello, love. CB, hi. Hadn't seen you in a little while. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving here.
Canadian.
I know. I was trying to figure out why I would have a Thanksgiving. I thought America was the only one with a Thanksgiving.
I think other countries have sort of. Well, I'm not putting Canada in this because I'm pretty sure theirs is in the same vein as ours.
Mm,
But I think countries around the world have seen what what the point of Thanksgiving is, and was like, you know what? It's not a bad idea to have one of those in our country.
yeah. The meaning of Thanksgiving now is a lot better than it really was
Hmm.
back then.
Oh, yes.
Well, here, we're going to give you food and we're going to share food and then we're going to give you typhoid blankets afterwards. Thank you. They don't tell that part unless you watch Dora.
Wait, that's on Dora?
There is a taken off episode of Dora where she goes, "What should we give the Indian? This or this or a blanket covered in typhoid?" Never seen a truer Dora. It's freaking hilarious. I'll have to find it for you and link it to you. It's hilarious and true and pisses me off all at the same time. Turkey pie and football. Yes, that is a true Thanksgiving right there. Although we do turkey in our dressing, which most people do stuffing, which is disgusting because it has sage, and the only sage that should be done is Catholics trying to bless houses. But yeah, no sage in my stuff. Other than if I had the lovely sage here, as a guest. So that's the only sage I want with my dressing. Okay, the UK doesn't have it. Okay.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's not everywhere. It's just a bunch of countries have decided that having something that is about A, being thankful, having a holiday that's about A, being thankful, and B, getting together with family and friends, and C, eating insane amounts of food
Hmm. Yeah.
is.
Also, I want those now. That sounds really good because I'm really hungry right now. Oh goodness. Yeah, Kira is gonna make a couple native dishes tomorrow that we've figured out how to make in the camper. So mom hasn't had them for a couple years. Um, so she thank God that she doesn't have school tomorrow. So they'll go to Walmart and they got all the stuff for it yesterday, and then she'll make it tonight and tomorrow. She'll get the dough ready for the fry bread and the bouton, and then she'll make it all tomorrow and have it ready for us for dinner. So I'm really excited about that. And she got to go to the pumpkin patch today, and I got back just in time to start the stream and let Jayce on. But of course, it wouldn't be me if I actually had a timer up or anything. Because, I'm not on top of things ever. Fly by the seat of my pants, which would be really funny to see. Quite honestly. Let's start with that pretty color. I didn't say start. I did say start, but not that start. Sure. Tan, tan. We need to divorce the betrayal of the Native Americans from a day of thankfulness because the only thing celebrated, exalted in this country these days is hate. It's very true. Very true. I
I
um
do not disagree.
I I'm gonna find out which teacher of hers it was and write him a note. But yesterday in geography, they were talking about they've been on, and I don't know if it's because it's Thanksgiving's coming up or whatever. But in October, they always seem to talk about the Trail of Tears and the migration and last three schools. I don't know why it's been in October, and so her teacher actually like no teachers ever asked this before, but her teacher was like, "Is there anyone here who's Native American?" And so Kira kind of looked around and she's like, I was sitting here thinking, oh crap, here we go. And so she raised her hand, expecting him to say something mean or derogatory or whatever. And he actually was like, he's like, I am so sorry for what we did to you, um, and everything that's happened. And then he like looked at everybody else and he goes, the rest of us in this room, we migrated. I don't care how much you think you're in America and you own America. We took the land from them, and you need to show her more respect and anybody of her culture. And he looked at the
Yeah.
Hispanics. He goes, even you migrated. So like she said, she almost started crying. She couldn't talk the rest of the class because she actually felt, you know, especially this
Scene.
close to tomorrow. Yeah, she felt seen and like she wasn't just another kid or another person to pick on or whatever. So she'll never tell that story to anybody. But I was so proud. I want to write her teacher a note and be like, I thank you. Like I'm so proud of you for like acknowledging this. So because I don't think most people know Columbus Day is actually with Indigenous Peoples Day. So
Um, the it's been. I'm not sure exactly on the timing of it, but I believe they decided to put Indigenous Peoples Day on Columbus Day to
kind of
basically
balance
give
it
the
out.
middle finger to Columbus Day.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, most people don't. I mean, it's not like it's on a freaking calendar, you know.
I think it's starting to be.
I hope so. I really do. Also hope in May that MMIW Day will be a on a calendar soon, because
What does that stand for?
missing and murdered Indigenous women.
Uh,
Because in I won't call it out, but in a certain place in Canada, like if you're Native, you don't want to live there as a woman because you're 78% likely to get abducted, raped, or killed in your life. So, yeah.
yeah, not yet to that. I just saw Spence say my Google Calendar popped up with Indigenous Peoples Day instead of Columbus Day, and I think the one that we have in the kitchen also says Indigenous Peoples Day.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Mine hadn't done that. I put it in there, but mine hadn't done that. Oh my God, that's that's awesome. That's crazy. Um, CB says I've done almost all of my Christmas gift shopping. My daughter decided to tell me yesterday she bought me Christmas already, and it's something I've really been wanting for a long time. And I can use one of them, and I can't use the other. Dude, how many? How long is it till Christmas? You're telling me this now? And it's an antique. I'm not gonna sleep very much till Christmas now. I'll do mine in December. Yeah, that's what I would have done it if I had money, dude. Like, get it while there's still stuff around. Hello, Chelsea. Glad to have you here. Um, isn't that telling all Italian Americans that they can F off and die? Are we erasing you now? Huh? Anybody that migrates is not. I'm confused. It's not telling anybody to F off. We're all a melting pot. I'm not all native. True facts. True facts. Alright.
Because of my friends list on Facebook,
Mhm.
um, a lot of my feed, like every day, is missing black women.
Yeah. I think black and indigenous women
Hmm.
are and I'd love to see the stats, not because I'm trying to like say one's more than the other or like prove a point or anything, but I really am curious because they both are so underreported what the stats is to people like being found and being reported and all that. I'm gonna write that down because I like that. Yeah. I think I bet hopefully everybody spits on Columbus Days, Columbus's memory, and because he's not the first person that even discovered America. He was just the first person that came back and went, "I did this thing." Because technically the Vikings were here before Columbus. Like they found stuff to prove it. All right, let's get this one going. I don't want to talk all day, even though we are having good conversation.
Hmm.
Jayce has somewhere to be at the end of the stream, so we need to get some work done. And I need to pack. I got 2 hours
And
till they come back.
I do want to respond to the last thing Mama
Oh,
Ward said.
I didn't see that part.
Um, and that is that all of the underrepresented people, it's it's not a pie that we have to split up.
Yep.
3 whole months for Black History, not enough. And it's also not enough for Indigenous people. It's not enough for queer people. None of what's going on is enough
Yep.
for anyone. No one's at their saturation point, so we need to not pick at other underrepresented groups and say that they're getting too much. It's like, no, everybody's not getting enough.
Yeah, the thing is if you don't, I think we've gotten to the point in society that we've labeled everyone and everything about everyone, to put them in this tiny box to make, I don't know, to make us feel better or to make us understand things better, to the point those that have become underrepresented, yeah, that word, um it does end up feel like a pie that you're cutting and you're
Hmm.
comparing, and
It does feel like that,
just,
and it is
it's
being
not right.
we're being told that
Yeah,
we need to fight each other for the scraps.
yeah,
And that's where the problem lies. And yes, I know it does feel like a pie, and it shouldn't be. That's the thing,
yeah,
is we need to remember that we're all sinking.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems like if you're not, identifying as American white male, you're
Mhm.
ignored. I mean, even white females get less represented than white males. They're the superior whatever. And they're not. We're all a mix. We're not all one race, creed, religion. We're a melting pot, and that's what America originally was meant to represent, even though it was even then still represented wrong. We need to quit thinking of this person and that type and this that, and just care more about everybody. Like, the fact that my daughter says it's it's not something that might be my issue, but it's just the right thing to do, and most
Mhm.
kids would just walk right past. Like, she helped the janitor pick up some chairs that fell last night, and I was like, she goes, what does it mean to have a full heart? And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, well, the janitor was like telling me thank you, and he wouldn't quit saying thank you. You have such a good full heart. And I was like, because you're doing something nobody else is doing, and that makes you a good person. She goes, it's not being a good person, it's just common sense. Stuff fell, he needed help, do it together. We need more of that. More people
Mhm.
willing to stop and help. Don't say it's not my place. Don't say, why are you helping me? It's not your place. Somebody is choosing to help you. Take it. Somebody should see something and care about somebody, no matter who they are, what color, creed, religion. And that's what makes Thanksgiving a good day, and just people being hopeful and helpful, and that's what we need. Less hate, more love.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. There's a song by Taboo called Transmit. Everybody should listen to. That's the best thing I could say. It's love that we transmit. That's what we should be on a higher ground about. So,
I know that um speaking to Mama Ward's point there,
yeah.
um why can't they use our tribal names to educate those people who live in an area that my people were once there? Um, See, I'm in a weird place that is very diverse and multicultural. My high school was actually named after it's Huron High School because it was next to the Huron River, and it's because the Huron people were the ones who lived in this area. And there is zero derogatory anything about them, and they are honored in this area, in this city. I wouldn't say in this area because outside of this city,
People be
trash
stupid.
hole people. But so yeah, I agree, and some places are getting it better than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are taught in in our school system, at least we were when I was growing up, about the Hurons, about the Algonquins, about the people who were in this area.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that most schools have, for lack of a better terminology, even though I hate it, have whitewashed
Hmm.
anything about Native Americans and what happened. And because one of Kira's teachers was like, I'd be afraid to sleep at night. I might get scalped. Like,
No.
no, no, no. she said if she could have, she'd have hit him. Like, and I don't blame her. Like, that's not the kind of mentality we need to have. We need to figure out the people who were here before, just like the white guys, and honor them and say I'm sorry. It's not a bad, thing to say I'm sorry, and learn from mistakes, which people don't typically learn to do. So,
And yep, like I
yeah,
said,
yeah,
Spence is speaking the truth. What I just said. Outside of my city, it gets real gross real fast.
yeah. And unfortunately, there's pockets of both of that in every state,
Hmm.
unless you're in Kansas and Oklahoma, where the tribal areas take more than the white areas, then it's you're gonna get that. And even then, there's people that use it for their benefit, and you have to know what to look at because people will take stuff and make it and say it's native made when it's not. So,
Hello,
hi,
Gibby.
Gibby. Hello, hello. Okay, I said we were gonna get started, but everybody kept making great points, so I can't just ignore those.
Yes, exactly.
So let's start this first sprint, and we'll get it going in three, two, one, go. Don't forget it goes boom at the end. It helps if you unmute the site. I was like, wait a minute, why am I not hearing a boom? Because I'm a goofball like that. Jeez. What's wrong with me? It's fine. Alright.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's my whole weekend, dude. Like, that's been my week since Tuesday. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just tired and crabby, and everything is fine. It's fine. I'm just moving every day, 12-hour day. Great. We'll live.
I may have just figured out the motif for Chandra's music that she asked for.
Ooh.
He's dark, he's spooky, he's not quite lo-fi yet, but he's working on it.
I love lo-fi. The company that does Vampire the Masquerade, their channel just released a lo-fi for vampires. I'm like, okay, bookmarked. I need to listen to that.
I need this in my life. You need to find that. You need to share that.
Yeah, one of the albums I listen to most is Lo-Fi for Vampires Only. And yeah.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of lo-fi for vampires, lo-fi for witches, lo-fi for ghosts. Just type in any of those, and you'll get a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite is Lo-Fi for being gay and doing witchcraft. I think that's my favorite.
The only one that I've ever bookmarked is the one that is lo-fi for mermaids, because I used it for when I was writing a scene, and the scene is almost built around it, just the vibe.
Nice.
Because it is a scene where my main character is under the spell of a siren. So it's that swimmy feel.
Mm.
And it just...
Charlie, you have a question.
I have so many plans.
And also, I feel that.
I have actually shot Lugosi clips for various videos that I've done where I'm being rather me, and I've shot clips of Lugosi kind of like reading me, but I don't think that they were funny enough, so I cut them out. Because that's the thing, is they got to be funny enough, you know? Like, my sense of humor is very non-transferable. It's hard to make work.
But it's virulent and highly communicable.
Apparently, yeah.
So during that sprint, Spence got the office tidy for the day and made lunch for Pizza Demon.
Woohoo!
Laura made music playlist video for middle grade horror instead of taking a nap.
I found out we have a mouse in the house because I picked up a clock and dog food came out of it.
Sure it's not your dog hiding food for later.
If she can get up to where that clock was, then I should be rich right now from all of the TikTok videos of that dog flying.
Well,
if my dog is literally that magic, she's holding out, and I should be rich right now.
You just have to catch her in the act. That's all it is. It's her secret superpower. You just didn't know it. Now it's nap time.
I'm kind of feeling that, and I can't do it right now because I've got to report in less than an hour to session 0.
Yeah, I had a Valerie tea last night, and so I actually slept.
Nice.
Oh my god, this whole week I have get off work, go to the new house, move furniture or vacuum or deep clean the carpet or something like that, move a couple boxes in, get home about 10:30, 11 o'clock, pack 3 or 4 more boxes or a trunk full, whichever, I'm feeling the energy for, and then go to sleep and pass the fuck out. Like, I'm so exhausted. And then do it all over.
But you haven't done anything yet.
I know, right? There's a whole like stack of boxes of the ex's stuff, outside my bedroom, and then there's a bed that from one bedroom to the other, and an antique dresser that I swear to God weighs 500 pounds that we've moved. But
Have you slept in that bed yet?
I took a nap in it for an hour yesterday. Does that count?
How did it feel sleeping in a bed that's more than just a cot?
Well, I haven't slept in this twin bed since we moved here, so I've actually been sleeping in a real bed. But the fact that I could sleep and people were moving and talking around me, and the bed wasn't moving too, felt weird. But it was funny because my mom's boyfriend has a 5-year-old daughter, and she's a lot like Kira in that she never shuts up. And so it was funny. They were making her bed and cleaning her room yesterday, and me and Kira were so tired. We took a nap, and before she had to get ready for homecoming, and they were looking all over the house for us. Never once came into the bedroom. I was like, this is gonna be great. Nobody even thinks I'm here yet. So yeah, this bookshelf will be in the background, hopefully with books and stuff on it now. I've got a huge white distressed desk that is so gorgeous. I'm in love with it. You'll have a bed behind me, and hopefully I'll have a lot of different lights and stuff going for mood and stuff. And then I'll be able to have this TV actually as a TV instead of a monitor, because her son left a monitor, so I'll have my monitor and the laptop, and I'll be able to actually have 2 screens and do all the things on the Twitch. So that'll be nice. So this will be the last time you see the chaos behind me. Isn't it amazing? I'm happy.
Amazing.
So I don't want to do all the moving on my only day off, but if I don't, then my mom's going to have a job, and then I'm really going to be the only one doing all the moving. And we only have till the end of this month to get it all moved out, put it in the new house, because we got to put the camper into storage. Otherwise, I have to pay rent for next month, and I don't want to do that. So that's what my day's gonna consist of. Wish you could just teleport shit. A lot easier. So much easier.
So this is my card pull for today. So I got the 8 of Pentacles on this new beautiful, beautiful deck that is not terribly mean to me, but is very honest. So got that. Got our Prince of Wands. Focus, dang it. Focus. Or not. Woo, focus.
Making his head look red, the dot.
You have to say it like Graham Norton and
Focus.
Focus.
And the 5 of Swords, which, by the way, has been in every reading that I've done for the last 3 weeks, which really freaks me out. So today is a day to not to overexert myself, to be careful following my passions, because they will lead me off into all kinds of crazy places that I may or may not want to be, and to stop judging everything. So,
are you having a Virgo moment?
So I wanted to share that because I feel like that was appropriate for a couple people that I've had discussions with lately.
Apparently my heart rate's at 63, and I should be between 59 and 61 at rest. Like, I know what rest is. I'm never in a resting mode. This is the only rest I get. What does it think it's talking about? Not me. It's an anxiety day, apparently. Pizza Demon said a cup on the coffee table, and I freaked out like someone was at the door, and my heart went nuts. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sorry you're freaking out. I just want to be lazy and take a nap. I can't because there's so much to pack.
See, my anxiety's been so bad for the last like 3 weeks. I don't think I'm capable of feeling it anymore. Like I'm just too tired. Like I'm sure it's still there, but like
Yeah, when you go to work to have your anxiety go down, you know you've got too much anxiety in your life. Even then, it doesn't go away; it just goes down.
well, after the like 3,000 potions that I had the hubby put on my shoulders and neck so that like I could move it again. No, my muscles are very, very tight. It's upsetting.
Yeah, I need to go to the chiropractor, but I don't have the chiropractor money, even though it is only $40, because I bought a desk for $40 instead of going to the chiropractor. So I've just got to deal with migraines until I get paid on the 15th. All right. Go ahead and get another one going.
I just saw the picture that I made of the character that I'll be playing in the game in about an hour. I made it in Artbreeder. I made him in Artbreeder. But Artbreeder was being a dick and would not let me have blue eyes and dark hair.
It doesn't like to do that very often.
It
It's
really
very
hates
racist.
that.
It's kind of racist. It has a few racist tendencies.
It's like the more you up the blue eyes, the blonder you get.
It's because
Because
the
you
art.
can only have blonde eyes or blonde hair if you have blue eyes.
Yeah, it's the set of images it was trained on. But yeah, it can be a little. If you really want to have fun, create a beautiful African American character, then try to give them blue eyes. Just up the blue eyes and watch them turn into a Nordic Swede. Like you set it at 0.1 because you just want a little touch of blue to their eyes, and all of a sudden they're like blonde and fairer skinned than any elf that Gandalf ever met.
So I actually took the picture, put it into the Paint 3D program that I have, which I don't have any fancy art programs. I just have this jankety one that comes with the computer. And I gave him blue eyes, but I don't have the tools to like smooth things out really well. So when I posted it, the response that I got was the spice must flow. It's like, yeah, I get it. And if anyone wants to take that picture and adjust it with an art program that doesn't suck balls, then
You made a Fremen. You made a Fremen.
I really did. They are glowy blue.
All right, we'll get this next sprint going in 3, 2, 1, go! Ta-boom.
That one had a lot more destruction to it.
Mm-hmm. I know. I do love it. Alright, how did everybody do?
I've been opening up and setting things up so I'll be ready for the game.
So Devin was here first, but he didn't come in with the boom. Miss Penumbra did. Yay. And CB with the boom. And also, hi.
Hello, Jenna.
Hello.
And this is a mood right here. Dude, seriously. I get this so much. I feel this so much. Although I wouldn't be sulking, I'd just still be cuddling with the animal. So I got 2 boxes packed. A little bit less over here.
I got 8 bars done on this song as far as like the melody goes, and I think I figured out the next 8 as far as the chord progression. Because little does she know it, I'm doing like a full song, and then I'm going to do the intros and outros out of it.
Spence made progress in the kitchen cleaning. CB cooking dinner, played Jewel Blitz and got worst score in a long time. I'm sorry, love. Got another email about Riverdance. I love Riverdance. I found that video I was talking about the Dora thing, and shared it with Jayce and Charlie. I'm gonna actually probably, for those of you who are here at the beginning of the talk, I'm gonna put it up. That's the one I was talking about.
Conquistadora the Explorer.
I love having to click through Kindle print reviewer at Mark and all the format errors. Yes, spending hours doing that, dude. So aggravating. This Friday, unless Miss is 4 days before Christmas. Ooh, busy. Oh dear, my sarcasm font isn't working again. I love it. Alright.
I think your sarcasm font is working just fine because I'm not having trouble reading it in there.
Right? Listen, I'm feeling that so much. Like, it's coming through. I'm like, I want to pack. There's so much to pack, but then, like, I can't tear apart my desk, so I'm just having to go around it, and I'd rather just tape everything up, but there's papers, and I can't. So I'm having to, like, take all my little totes and take everything out of them, and I'm like, I'm never going to remember which tote I put it in. And I don't have as much storage in the bedroom as I do here, which is odd to say, but I don't. Because I don't have, like, shelves and stuff to hide stuff in. So I don't know what we're going to do. Hi, Maya.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, alright. So Kat said she's at work, but she sent me the baby pictures that I had asked for of her little niece. They're so cute.
Yay, baby pictures. There's a possibility we might be getting another set of baby pictures very soon.
Wait, do you know something I don't? Am I pregnant?
Definitely ain't me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, this is my official announcement. Charlie is pregnant.
About damn time.
I am actually Metatron.
That would explain the morning sickness. And like, it's not really an anxious feeling. It's just motherhood finally finding me.
No, a certain friend of ours who is getting ready to become another time over of grandmother. There's some dilation happening in her daughter.
Oh. Cool beans. I look forward to the pictures.
Why don't I have a psychedelic scene to write right now? Because I just had a weird eyeball thing happen in my brain that I kind of need to write down. I know what you meant, but that's not how my mind took it. It took it off into like this really wonderful, like Alex Gray meets Timothy Leary place.
Well, I just saw a picture this morning that was an optometrist had set up a Halloween scene, and it was Children of the Cornea.
I
And
love
it's
it.
just a whole bunch of scarecrows with giant eyeballs as heads.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm here for that.
I'm not saying I require this, but I might need it.
The problem with finding it for you is the fact that I saw it on Facebook.
Oh yeah, it's
And
gone
once you see
forever.
something on Facebook, they're just like, you've seen it, you don't have to ever see it again.
Oh, I hate that.
Yes, it's gone forever. What do
Hey,
you mean you need to see something more than once?
Texans are winning against the Patriots in the first quarter. See how long that'll last.
And now Spence is sketching it in her sketchbook.
All the ideas and the plot bunnies, dude. All the ideas and the plot bunnies.
I have a theory. It might be bunnies.
Oh, we have a Nicole doing a pop-up stream. Okay. I'll have to go find it so I can link it to everybody.
On that note, has anybody even heard from Jules in a while?
Mm-mm. But I'm not sure I've ever actually spoken with Jules anyway. I know she exists through everyone else.
Other than on here, I don't know that I have either, honestly. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do another 20 because I know after that you're going to have to...
I'm actually going to have to go during it because I've only got 18 minutes before I have to report.
Okay, yeah, I know it was coming close. Do you want to go ahead and give your outro and then we'll do another sprint and then...
Alright. I am Jayce Maxwell, author of Urban Fantasy and Horror. I am an editor for Row City Editing at rowcityediting.com. And at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is right after this, on Sako Tumi's channel, we are doing session 0 of a Mage the Ascension tabletop RPG. So we are going to be grad students in college, and we're all going to find out we can do magic.
Awesome. As soon as you get the link for it, pop it in the stream.
I don't have a link for it at all.
That's if you get it or once y'all start or whatever, I'll find it. But pop it in if you get it. As far as Jules goes, school's been crazy, but I haven't talked to her in about 2 weeks. Devin says I've tried to contact her, but she hasn't responded yet. So I don't know. And speaking of streams, here is the playlist from the lovely Devin himself for today. So make sure y'all go check that out. Nicole's doing a pop-up. I'll find it during the sprint as well to show everyone. But here we go. We'll do one more. Let me get that big. Oh, I didn't tell you to start. Palm your shit. Alright, we'll get this one going in 3, 2, 1, go! The boom. Not as good as the last one, but still the boom. Alright. Devin put the stream up for Sako Zero session right as I was getting it from Jayce, so there is that if you'd like to watch that. And apparently he's asking CB if dinner jumped out of the oven itself, because I agree, then it wouldn't be ready. But no, it's out safely. Carrie got some popcorn and had to go over the paperwork for daycare with the hubby. Awesome. CB coming in with the first boom. Carrie with a quick second, same minute. Awesome. Charlie, are you there?
I forgot to turn my microphone on, and I was wondering why you were talking over me.
Never purposely, I promise, sweetheart.
I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
What was I talking over? I'm sorry.
Oh no! It was like I was just like being like weird color commentary in the background, and I'm just like, wow, no reactions. I'm off my game today, and yeah, I'm so off my game. My mic wasn't even on.
I got all the things up here taped. That's all I did. The ache is starting to kick my ass. Okay, and the parent doesn't like me either. Fine, fuck you too.
I really got into the groove that sprint. I've got the first 24 bars of this track done.
Nice.
I don't know if she's gonna like it or not, but I'm grooving. It's at least gonna make the lo-fi album. If it doesn't, no matter what, it's gonna be on the lo-fi album. So
I was just gonna say, if not, just make sure you put it on there so I can have it as my background music for Twitch. Because that's what I do.
I'm really kind of grooving on it.
Nice.
I forget how much I like making music sometimes.
Well, Spence got the dishwasher going for the first time in 2 or 3 weeks. Dude, I can't be able to use a dishwasher. Just to be able to have one too used. CB's chore time after this stream. And Penumbra accidentally put us on pause, so no problem. Glad you're back. Yeah, my camera doesn't like me. You weren't here for that. I flipped it off. I don't know what's going on with it. It hates me too.
They're having an argument.
You know, at least once a stream. It's like, you're moving me. You're about to unplug me. I'm not going to act right. Screw you.
We are not moving again.
Even though it's to a better place with less crap in the background to try to, zoom on or focus on. Come on, you stupid piece of crap. Will insulting you make you work? I don't know.
I have to say, for a cheap-ass microphone, camera that I got, because I don't have a cheap microphone. I've got not a pricey one, but a mid-range priced microphone. This like $35 camera that we got, I'm so happy with it. It very rarely messes up.
I don't get it. It wasn't terribly expensive, but it wasn't terribly cheap either. Like,
oh, this was like a $35 camera.
Well,
it's a $35 HD camera. Like,
me and Meadow have the same one, but hers only screws up maybe once every other stream. Mine's once or twice a stream. I freaking get it.
I would send a link, but last time I tried, I found out that they don't make this one anymore. So,
well, this is the upgrade to the one I had. Like, you would think it would be better. But I royally messed up my wording count. So I fixed that this morning.
Hey, there you go. All we had to do was talk about replacing the camera, and now it's all in focus again.
I know, right? It goes, oh crap, okay, I'll work.
I'll work. Don't replace me. No.
I used to have a portable one. I noticed how like the thing would just like move around the kitchen all the time. Oh, I get that. I get that so much. All right. Well, I want to end the stream a little bit early so everybody can get over to the Zero stream Make sure y'all go check that out. I will have that in the background going as I pack. Well, as I put everything into the vehicle that I have packed, so I have more room for packing. So that will be going on. So Charlie, would you like to give your outro?
Sure. Hi. I have a new Vella project going. It's called the Shadow Phoenix Saga, and I really, really, really like it, and I hope you do too. The first 7 chapters are out now. The 8th chapter will be out on Tuesday, and a new chapter will come out every Tuesday after that until chapter 12, and then it's all going to be a race between me writing, editing, and sending it off to Rose City and getting it back, doing final edits and getting it up. So we'll see. Chapter 13 is almost completely done though, so yay.
Nice.
I really love this setting. I love this world. So I hope you like it. All 14 chapters of the first arc of Blinded Angels are up, and basically I'm going to be alternating back and forth on what I am editing, because the next, I think, is it 12 or 14? The next set of chapters for Blinded Angels are written. They just need to be edited and scheduled. So that will be picking up again shortly. So if you want to be ready for that, I definitely recommend that you go check that out. I'm really enjoying both of these series. I am going to be adding another stream to my Twitch schedule to be TBD, because I'm going to start recording the podcast live on stream. I just haven't figured out when I can squeak that in, because everybody streams all the time and I don't know when I want to do it. But right. I will put it on the Twitch schedule once I get that figured out. So be looking for that. Other than that, I stream every Wednesday and Friday starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. It is chaotic, and yet somehow stuff gets done. So yay! It's a lot of fun, and there are a lot of wonderful beans in the chat.
All right, and just to kind of give y'all a new schedule update, so I'm tearing all this down today. Hopefully, now that I have a desk, I'll be able to put it up tonight/tomorrow. So there will be kind of a soft stream, make sure everything works Tuesday night over on Twitch. As I figure out what time works best in the new household. The 5-year-old isn't there usually during the week. She was all last week because, my mom this is her first week there, so she's a new addition, and she's like, hey, staying around all the time. So we'll see whether I have a kid running around or not, what time works best. But so this will be the first Tuesday stream, not the last. Times may change, so make sure you go to my Twitch and check that out Tuesday night. And I stream every Wednesday now that I will hopefully have all the moving done after Charlie. Sorry about last Wednesday. I was in the middle of moving stuff, so unpacking stuff in the new house. So there will be a new background. There will be new things coming. As soon as I get paid, Sako will be making my emotes and all that stuff. So if you have any ideas, DM me with what you would like to see for bits and pictures and things I can do you'd like to see redeemed. If you have any ideas of the goofiness that is me, because I got too much shit going on to even think about that till I get paid. So try that out. New episode for Unknown Happiness is up over on Kindle Vella. Make sure you go and check that out. It's the last one I've got scheduled, so I've got to get working on that and have it up for next week. And if you have a book coming out sometime next year and it's enough for me to read so far, make sure you contact me, let me know, because the Afterthought series podcast will be starting back up again in January. So make sure you let me know. And then I stream every Sunday here on YouTube. So make sure you go and check all those things out. And until next time, guys, happy writing, happy life. And as of tomorrow, make sure you wear orange. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.